So I've never really seen Emily ever ride off into the sunset on anything that she has devoted herself to. Emily is an inspiring individual as a person, a leader, a board member, and as a volunteer for our profession. Watching her work inspires me to try to keep up. What I admire most about Emily is her ability to multitask to a degree like nobody I've ever seen. I cannot understand how she can do so much and accomplish it so effectively. Anybody who has ever seen her in action will certainly agree.
What I admire most about Emily is that I think she might be Superwoman. Think about it. She has 3 young kids, a husband, she's a partner and manages an office for a big structural engineering firm. And she still finds the time to be a rock star within SEOC and NCSEA. There aren't many people that contribute to the level she does, and she does it all with apparent ease. I still think there's a cape on underneath that dress.
I think the one quality that I admire the most about Emily is the way that she leads and the way that she leads by example. She's been so impactful to the industry, and she holds herself in such high regard that it's impossible not to have a great deal of respect for her. And I think that simply by her presence being in the room or being part of a conversation or being part of an effort, it really just, everyone holds himself to a higher standard because with the amount of respect you have for Emily that you just don't want to let her down. And so I think that's really the thing I admire most about her is the way that she carries herself and just inspires the people around her to do better and be better. I think another thing that Emily does extremely well is that she identifies opportunities for people to be successful. And it's not only just the opportunities that she identifies, but she also then identifies individuals who can be successful in those opportunities. And a lot of times, I think that Emily's able to identify qualities or characteristics of people that maybe we don't identify in ourselves. And I believe that through her engagement and her encouragement, her mentorship, she's able to push these individuals like myself to take on roles or take on responsibilities within an organization, whether it be NCSEA or otherwise, that we might not have taken on without her encouragement. So I've always really appreciated her ability to believe in people and to encourage and create environments where those people can be successful.
Hi, Emily. It's a great opportunity to talk a little bit about you. I have been pleased to get to know you for the many years that we have. I remember back to when you were one of the original 3 of the young members group. And I was asked by Ben Nelson to lead the group to try to get it more focused and energized. And you and I became good friends at that stage. I quickly realized along the way that you were a great leader and you had a lot of potential in you. And that has certainly exhibited itself through your career. You're an excellent structural engineer, and I can't thank you enough for all your seismic guidance along the way. Every time I had something that was a little tricky on the East Coast, you would quickly point me in a direction that would allow me to come to a solution. So thank you for that. I've also appreciated your ability to call me out when I wasn't quite paying attention to any one of your seminars. I loved when you would be talking about wind and say, okay, Tom, what about blah, blah, blah? And I would look up and I knew I was embarrassed because you caught me. But I thought that was kind of fun. I enjoyed the times where you and I went running together, right? It was back when I was trying to lose some weight. And I ran pretty slowly, I still kind of do. And you were willing to get up in the mornings with me every once in a while, and you'd go out and run with me and kind of keep me on a pace. And I certainly appreciated that. I think you have made, NCSEA a better organization, certainly more focused, not only as a young member, but certainly as a board member, and then most recently as president of NCSEA during a very, very difficult year. I do hope you'll continue to stay with NCSEA, stay close to the organization, continue to help out, and I hope that you and I will be able to interact similarly in the future. So, Emily, thank you for all you do for NCSEA and for the friendship that you and I have fostered over the years.
Emily, I just want you to know how much I've always admired and appreciated your passion for making our profession the best it can be, for volunteering your time in so many ways, for demonstrating visionary leadership in everything you have done, and for setting such a high bar for the rest of us to try to match. Your year as NCSEA president may have had more of its share of unexpected moments, but you handled it all as all of us would have expected, with confidence and compassion, and with courage and conviction. Given the circumstances, many other volunteers would have been willing to settle for just getting through the year, but we all knew that would not be your approach. Thanks in large part to your leadership, this past year has been very successful. We've made progress on many initiatives. We're making a positive impact on our profession on many fronts. You were the right leader for NCSEA at the right time. Looking back over the years, I think that statement actually applies to more than just this past year and more than just NCSEA. Your passion for our profession and enthusiastic spirit are contagious. Those who volunteer with you are motivated to do more, want to do it better, and are not afraid to try something new. On a personal note, I'm thankful that the person I randomly met at a meeting 10 years ago has become one of my most trusted professional colleagues and simply a great friend. Thank you, Emily, for all you've done. You certainly deserve some time off, but I also cannot wait to see what you're going to do next.
Emily, your vision, your strategic thinking, and your leadership has helped set NCSEA on a path to continued success in the future. The membership and the staff can't thank you enough for your tireless efforts and continuous sacrifice to help NCSEA and to help the profession. NCSEA is a better organization today and will be a better organization tomorrow because of your leadership.